Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Reviews Lost Words Beyond the Page. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this review of Lost Words Beyond the Page, we're going to go ahead and ask the burning question. Is Lost Words Beyond the Page worth playing, or is it not and belongs in a forever loop of disaster? As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more reviews like this, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so be updated and more. So I'm going to talk about the good, the okay, and the bad, so let's go ahead and start the review up. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the journal levels. They are pretty amazing. I mean, it's really neat feature. You can move around in it, you can interact with it. It adds a whole different layer to this game, which is a very neat thing. And of course, it's really fun too. And the nice part about it is you see nice drawings and much, much more. So, developers did a great job of adding these type of levels in the game. Now, you thought the journal part was good. I'm going to tell you right now, the story parts of the game is better. I do mean much, much better. You can explore around it, you can jump around, you can even move objects, you can use your book to help you out. And it's also beautiful. So the story parts, the developers did a great job and a lot of love into these type of levels, which is a very good thing. Now let's talk about the graphics and art style. It's very good. It won't wow you away like the current modern games, but still it's really nice. I love the art style. Now for the journal part, it's like an actual journal, which is very good. So let's talk about the Historia part of the graphics and art style too. As for the Historia graphics, I'm going to say it's much better obviously than the journal. And the art direction for Historia is very neat. So for example, if you're in the desert, it looks like an actual desert. If you're underwater, it looks like you're in underwater. So I would say this game did a great job in the art direction and the graphics. Now let's talk about the sound and music. It is great and wonderful to hear. As for the sound, you can hear stone movement, you hear footsteps and more. As for the music, wonderful to listen to, like this piece right now. The music will relax you on certain levels, while the other levels will get you into the game much more. So yeah, the sound is good, the music is much, much better. Now, as for the game itself, it's a platforming adventure game. So, for example, on the general parts of the game, you have to use words or explore around until you get to the story part of the game. As for the story itself, well, the platforming part is really strong. You get to explore around, use words to get through certain situations, and more. So, yeah, the gameplay is really nice, and it's really fun to play the game because of it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about controls in this game. It's very simple, very easy to use. Also, it's really interactive too. So, for example, you can move your Firefly around on the PlayStation 4/5 version with the right thumbstick and the character with the left thumbstick. Really simple to use, especially in the general part. Now, you're asking about the side-scrolling Historia part? Well, guess what? They are easy to use too in Historia, which is great. So you can move around, duck. You can open up your book instantly. You can use the Firefly on the right thumbstick on the PlayStation 4/5 version. So yeah, the controls are simple, and keep it simple, stupid is a good policy, and this game does it well. Now, as for this world, it is very interactive and it is in a great way. So, for example, you grab words to clean certain things up, create certain things, or even use it as steps. Now, for Historia, the interactiveness is really there. You can manipulate objects, for example, to repair this bridge. Yeah, so you grab the word repair when you learn it, and voila, you get to do it. Now, certain words you'll learn throughout the game, you'll definitely use. Other times they'll be temporary. Still, you could do objects your way. You could break it. You could repair. You could do anything. That's what's great about this game is this interactiveness and the world in it. As for the story itself, I really enjoy it. At times, I felt happy with the character, sad. I've kind of felt with her many times, and I will say that is wonderful. There's a few life lessons too you'll learn from this game. Rare these days, games will teach you about life, etc. Well, this game does it in a very good way. So yeah, I say with the story, just sit back, play it, have fun, and enjoy it. As for the collectibles itself, the journals, there's 2 chapters you have to aim for the black asterisks for a trophy slash achievement, which isn't bad. As for a story, the side-scrolling part, aka the platforming part also, well, they're very simple and for the most part easy to get. If you miss any, you can beat the game and then go back to a certain chapter and clean house on the collectibles. Also, the collectibles is also part of the story, which is a nice thing. So yeah, the collectibles, this game is done right for it. As for the UI, it is very clean for the most part, no clutter at all. Even when you get fireflies, for example, it'll briefly pop up showing you how many you have and how many more you need to go. So yeah, the UI is clean. I like that in games like this, and no clutter is a great thing. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the chapter select. It's a great feature when you beat the game. That's right, everyone. So when you beat the lost words beyond the page, well, guess what, everyone? You get a chapter select. Not only a chapter select, you also get to pick which part you want to do. Like, for example, you want to do either the diary part of chapter 1 or jump into the story in case you did miss them. They even show you the fireflies you do need. So yeah, the chapter select feature is great, wonderful. It also makes you go, okay, I gotta beat the game, then I get this chapter select and collect anything else I missed. Now let's go ahead and talk about the bugs and glitches in this game. Very little. Once in a while you see some odd, but still none of that. Also, load times are great. As for crashes, I experienced none. That is weird in modern gaming, actually. I not only play this from start to end, also I played it for a while to do some things. Yeah, I didn't crash at all, not even once. And that is great. The developers of this game really took Nintendo's policy serious about how to perfect a good game. And as for the bugs and crashes department, they squashed it very well, these developers. So yeah, if you like a game that runs well, well, guess what? This is a perfect game. You do not have to worry about load times, bugs, glitches, and crashes. As for the trophies and achievements in this game, they're really easy for the most part. There's like 2 of them at least that you have to do some legwork. Other than that, it's a very easy platinum slash 100% slash 1,000 points to do. So if you're looking for a game that's challenging for platinum slash 100% slash 1,000 points, yeah, you might want to skip that. But if you want an easy platinum slash 1,000 points slash 100%, well, guess what? Go for it. As for replayability of the game, it's little to none. I'm going to be honest here. Once you beat all the chapters, get all the collectibles, get all the trophy slash achievements, you're basically done. There's no different endings or anything like that, unfortunately. That's one of the down points of this game is the replayability. Let's go ahead and talk about the camera angle at times. It could be a bit wonky and odd. Like, for example, if you go on this platforming part of the game where the object is automatically moving, the camera does not move fast enough, or it's very odd. Sometimes you could, when you fall down, yeah, it doesn't land at the right time, it doesn't sync together. That's the downside of it. And if you're not careful with the camera, because of this game, you can miss out on a few collectibles. So yeah, the camera does need some improvement. So if they ever do a sequel to this game, that's the number one thing they should definitely work on is the camera issues from this one. As for the difficulty in this game, it's almost non-existent. I'll probably say it's on the story mode part for the most part of the game. So yeah, difficulty is really lacking. Even if you fall off ledges, it gives you a nice generous checkpoint. So yeah, it's really easy. If you're like really casual, you could beat this within a week. Now, if you're really hardcore, you could beat this in a few hours. So yeah, difficulty is one of those things they should just ramp up on. What is my final verdict for Lost Words Beyond the Page? Here it is. It is buy it day one with the score of 9 out of 10. Now, despite the fact how easy this game is, and of course the camera can be wonky at times, this game is really fun. The story is wonderful. The interactiveness is great. The music you'll fall in love with, and more. It's definitely worth your time and money. Well, everyone, this is it from my review of Lost Words Beyond the Page. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and do not forget to hit that notification bell. If you like what you see, check out my suggestions on the upper left hand corner. If you like YouTube suggestions of one of my videos, then on the bottom left hand corner. Have a wonderful day or night, and please stay safe.